Hi, Liz here, and what I'm doing is adding distilled water to my brown paste, chalk paste. It got a little thick on me, so I'm just trying to get it the consistency of sour cream or yogurt, and I think I'm about there. And I'm just stirring it with a popsicle stick. So this is what I have, and when after I use it, I'm going to add a few squirts of the distilled water before I close it up. So for our craft today, I got one of these metal chopper scrapers from the Dollar Tree, and I thought it would be cool to do a little something with it, and it's in the section of the store where the cooking utensils are. I'm just trying to get this sticker off, although we're not going to use this side. I could leave it on. Okay, here it comes. Most of it anyway. Okay, so like I said, I just got this metal scraper cutter from the Dollar Tree in the cooking utensils section, and I just got it this week. In fact, I picked up a couple of them, and it has this measurement here at the bottom, so it's 6 inches wide, but we're going to use this side right here. So now that I've removed the tag on it, I'm going to take this alcohol prep pad and I'm just going to clean it up all over. Now, if you like this craft and you think you know someone else that might want to see it, please feel free to sprinkle to your page or send to a share with sprinkle to others. And if you decide to make this, please put a picture of it on Liz's craft page, because I would like to see what you do with my idea of some home decor. I'd like to see what you do with it. So I have this material here that I got from an upholstery shop, and we're just going to use this piece here. It was from their discontinued books, and I picked 3 of them up. So we have this metal scraper cutter from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to Mod Podge this to the center of the metal scraper. So I have my trusty little brush here. Let me shake this, and my Mod Podge. So I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. I don't want to go over the edges. So I'm putting it in the middle here as to what I think is the middle anyway. I'm not going to measure it or anything. And then I'm just going to continue with my Mod Podge. And I'm going to smooth it down. Hi Tracy, how are you today? I'm just going to continue with the Mod Podge over the end here to the back portion. And I'm going to smooth it down. And then I'm going to take, well, let me get some more up underneath here. And then I'm going to take the hot glue and put it on the ends here. So I'm just going to put it directly onto the fabric. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the back, and this is the front. Just smoothing it out so I don't have any bubbles. And then I'm going to wrap this around the back here. I think I'll just go ahead and take it all the way so it's like this. I don't see any reason not to. Might make it for a more finished look. So I'm just squeezing it up, and then I'll put some hot glue on the upper edge. So this is what we have. And then I'm just going to take another one of these alcohol pads, and I'm going to clean up around the edge here to get my Mod Podge off. Right here where it ran over, and right here. So that cleans it up pretty well. I'm not going to worry too much. Well, I mean, I could go ahead and do the back. It'll make it look a little better. Not that we have to, but okay. So this is what we have. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my heat gun to it. I want it to dry a little bit before I put my stencil on it. And you want to take this off of your Mod Podge so your lid doesn't get stuck, because it will get stuck. I did put the link to the chalk paste in the description. We're not using the Magnolia stenciling today. We're using a different company, and if you would like the link to it, message me or put it in the remarks, and I will send you a link. I do know someone who sells those. Okay, I think that's dry enough to use our stencil on. So the one I'm using today is Let Your Light Shine Before Others, Matthew 5:16. And I'm just going to put this in the center. I think that's about the center. You do not need to fuzz these stencils. They're not as sticky as the Magnolia ones. And I'm using this brown chalk paste. And then I have my my squeegee here, cut apart squeegee. And I'm just going to go over it with my chalk paste. And the reason I'm using chalk paste instead of ink is because this is going on the wall. I'm not going to wash it or anything like that. So, you know, it'll be fine. The ink costs a little more, so I try not to use it unless I need to. So this is what we have, and as you can see, I still have chalk paste left on my squeegee, so I'm just going to scrape it off. And then I'm going to, this is still a little dry, even though I did add some and stir it up, but I'm going to add about 4 squirts of distilled water to it before I close it up. Now, you want to clean your stencils as soon as you can. It's best to do it in your kitchen sink with your sprayer, and you can use the stencil cleaner from Magnolia. It's a sponge. But look at this. Isn't this great? I love these stencils. So I'm going to put this face down in the water. Look how clear that Matthew 5:16 is. Face down in the water, and then when I get off of here, I'll clean it off, and then when you go to dry it, you lay it out with the sticky side up. Do not put the sticky side down. You will not be able to get your stencil up, and you've just ruined it. So these stencils you can use over and over, and then once they're dry, you put them back on the backing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my heat gun and dry this. I don't want to mess it up when I go to put on my hanger. This is actually a quick little project, but what I have is these chains. I have several packages of them. I bought them years ago. This chain is 24 inches. Now, I know you can get these chains at Hobby Lobby. I got mine at Fire Mountain Gems, and this is a blue with a black design on it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it through the tube here, and it fits real nice. And then I have this S-hook. Now I got this off of something that I got from the Dollar Tree. It was a little windmill, I think it was, and this was just on the top of the chain to hang it with. I'm going to use the windmill portion, but I'm not going to use the chain or anything, so I thought this would be good for this project. So what I did was I took my pliers and I just did this sideways. You don't want to open it this way because you can damage it. You just want to do it sideways. So I'm going to put this end of the chain in there, and then this end of the chain. And hopefully it will let me close it. So again, I'm just going to twist it back if I can. This is a little hard to work with. I'm using my jewelry tools, but I probably needed like a flat nose pliers or something. So I have the two pieces in there, and I have that closed up. So you want to try to get it to where it's even. And I will hang this on the wall and take a picture of it and put it on Liz's craft page. And then for tomorrow, I'm going to do another one of those lighted signs. I just think they're so cool. And I have enough materials to make another one, so I'm going to do another one of those. But this is just a quick, easy, cheap home decor project. I mean, it doesn't look cheap, but it doesn't cost a whole lot. Like, this material was free. This metal piece was $1. This came off of something else, this S-hook. And then the chain, I'm not sure how much I paid for it, but whatever the chain cost and the $1 for the metal piece, that's it. Plus you got your stencils that you use over and over, and you have your chalk paste that we didn't use very much of. So again, like I said, I'll put a picture of this on Liz's craft page, and if you do this project, please put your picture on Liz's craft page so that I can see your take on my idea. Well, until tomorrow, in which it'll be at noon tomorrow, keep crafting. See you then. Bye.